Gonna play a little the SOMNIUM files in a second. I'm just gonna let it kind of veg out on the screen while I send out a little tweet. But otherwise, we're gonna start this in a minute. I can't remember everything that happened last time, but I do know we're exploring the half-body case. I know that we went into the dream of the guy that actually was investigating the case last time. And we solved that dream, like, we found everything. Basically, somebody either died or got crushed by rubble, and he was saved. Like, he was under the rubble, and then he wasn't under the rubble. So I assume it was Date. So that was, like, the big thing that happened in the last one. Basically, he was investigating this case of the half-body killer. Maybe he was getting too close to the answer of who the half-body killer was. And so, someone tried to kill him or something. They basically exploded a church, and the rubble that fell on him, somebody saved him from it, and then he walked away. I guess I wonder, did the person who saved him... It almost seemed like, you know, spoilers for the original Ai, it almost seemed like that person like transferred their mind to the other body, but that probably isn't the case, but I don't know that. If that is the case, though, then that means that this could be Date, and Date's body could be dead. So that's a possibility. I doubt it, but that's a possibility. But I don't know. I think they just did a quick cut. I think somebody pulled him out of the rubble, but then somehow they got crushed by rubble. But they just did a quick cut that made it seem like, oh, they swapped positions. They swapped minds, but I don't think that's the case. Anyway, anyhow, just gonna retweet one of my previous tweets. Boo-boo-boo. Okay. Playing again. Okay, let's hop into this proper. I'm hoping to play for a lot today, so gonna try to get that mouse out of the way. You guys probably can't see it.
どこか別の世界から瞬間移動してきたんですよ。で、龍騎はここに HB 事件の捜査、あんたが担当してたんでしょ。
龍騎くんの記憶を探るんだ。水木ちゃん、ソムニウム世界に潜っていられるのは6分が限界だからね。
くそ、やっと忘れられたのに。
Oh yeah, so we are now, what is his name, Ryuki? Ryuki? Do you want somebody to talk to? Yeah.
仕事の悩み?
That's right.
そう。残業が辛いのね。それは大変ね。残業じゃなくて、じゃあ、職場の時計をこっそりと1時間
How about you
早
move
め
the
ておい
clock
た
at
らど
work
う？
by 1 hour?
大丈夫よ。
No one will notice.
タマ、明日の夕飯は何がいいと思う？
What should I eat for dinner?
そうね。あん肝とフォアグラの食べ比べが見たいわ。久しぶりに。
Monkfish liver and fried whatever. Oh, so this is the flowchart I somehow opened up by accident. The flowchart will allow you to check the flow of the story and branching points. This will be populated with chapters as you progress through the story. When you select chapter from the destination list, you can jump to different points in the story. So as you can see, we had a choice. One of them was Ryuki. Basically, we decide in his dream, does he know who the killer is or doesn't he? And if he doesn't, we go this way. If he knows, that way. So this is probably the true ending route. trying to go to this thing. What haunted spot would you like to go to? I guess a graveyard. Not a bad answer. Evolved to Zoe. Received 1,000 eyeballs as a reward. I became an adultie. Thanks for taking so much care of me. AiBa strategy guide has been added to the manual in the file. Investigative materials. Persons of 6 years ago. So Mizuki. That's Mizuki as a little kid. 6 years ago she was 12. Her skill was martial arts. Her father and mother, Renju Okiuta and Shoko Nadami, have passed away. She has been adopted by Kaname Date and uses his last name. Mizuki sometimes assists Date when he needs fighting power. She gets along well with Iris, Amane, and Kizuna. Who's Kizuna? Kizuna Ai? Amame, I think, is the girl that works at the cafe or whatever. Is she gonna become a major character in this one? I don't remember who Kizuna is, though. She likes raising Cleone? Collecting Adorabbit merch. She dislikes raw fish and perverts. She likes tonkotsu, monja, eel, metal pipe, and she likes Iris. She's a 6th grader. Aww. Ryuki, 23. Oops. 23. Born on October 18th. What year, though? He's an AiBa special agent. He likes justice, duty, loyalty, date. I think I did read some of his stuff before. A highly educated rich boy, hired out of school. He lost his parents in a plane crash when he was young. He had been living with his younger brother until he too passed away when he was still in high school. Okay. Tama. Her skills are bondage, wax play, and spanking. Oh no. Her hobbies: watching comedy videos, tanning, and horse racing. She dislikes dense people, she dislikes dishonest people, and she doesn't like bad liars. An autonomous robot with an advanced AI. She's usually in the shape of an eyeball, and she resides in Ryuki's left eye socket. She assists Ryuki by gathering information, connecting to networks and databases, and using her X-ray and thermographic functions. She does like comedy, she likes perverted stuff, S&M, and whatever that word is. Investigation assistant. Female, according to her settings. She's 0. That's not messed up at all. Komeiji. Oh, this guy looks so creepy. His dislikes are Odin, super hot baths, electric shocks, spicy food, and pie. His hobbies are game commentary, short clip submissions, and survival games. Former quiz king turned comedian. His stage name is Andes Komeiji. He's made some TV appearances, but isn't very successful. His money troubles led to a divorce from his wife, and now he lives with his son, Shoba. Why is his head square? His skills are quizzes and one-liners. Yone Haru Enda is his real name. Jin Furue, that's the CEO, the half-body guy. So there's the half of the body from 6 years ago. His right half of his body was found at Studio Dvaita. CEO of Music Food Company, he held high positions at various other enterprises. He was also a writer and had released some of his essays to the media. His right half of his body was found at Studio Dvaita. There's Chimpei. There's something weird going on with him. He ran away when the body appeared. He likes Arrow novels. He dislikes police, his big bro. He has like his big bro, and animal cruelty. Training dogs and video editing are his hobbies. Squinting really hard to see through the censorship. It's a skill. He was once a Kumakura, but recently left the group. When Jin Furue's body was found in Studio Devita, he was sitting in the contestant seat with Moma, but he disappeared. And then this guy, this detective, Mikoto Ushidera. I think we already looked at his before. Maybe we looked at future Mikoto Ushidera? So he's 42 back then, that was 6 years ago, so he's 48 now. He likes mobile games. He dislikes threats and foxes. Ice cream fan? He likes sweets. Having found multiple culprits of cold cases in the past, he is known as the Melter. It's a weird skill. Araya Kagami. His skill is playing dead. A talented inspector, he was assigned to the case by Police HQ due to his impressive skills. Supposedly he's really handsome under the mask. R.I.P. Brad Venable. Like Kagami, your name will never be forgotten. Brad Venable? He dislikes cilantro, ginkgo, people who don't remember his name. And he likes ear picks, dandelions, afros, Kasaran Pasaran. Okay, MoMA, not Mama, MoMA. Shooting, sleight of hand, and beatboxing are his skills. The leader of a Yakuza group trying to clean up their act. That being said, he's also connected to the criminal underbelly, and has access to information even the police don't know. He likes watching A-set videos and collecting A-set merchandise. His dislikes are his old customs and unreasonable traditions. He likes loyalty, chivalry, Gandhi, Puff Puff, and A-set. What kind of Puff Puff? Interested to see more about that. And there's Iris. Okay, so currently Iris, her profession is she goes to Sekiba High School. She's a senior, 18, and she's an internet idol. We haven't met her in the future. It should be interesting to see. She'll be the most different of the cast. Because everybody else, I mean, you know, we're still going to school. Mizuki's still going to school. Everybody else, they've aged, but they're like in their mid to late, you know, like mid to late 20s, mid to late 30s. You know, some are in their late 40s, but they still don't look that old. She's probably gonna look the most different, I would think. But maybe not. Maybe she'll just, because she's already working as an idol, maybe she'll just look the same. But I would think she'd look the most different 6 years later. Because, yeah, Boss is technically 49 6 years later. But she doesn't look much different. So Iris is an internet idol, affiliated with Lemniscate. Iris's idol name is A-set, but her fans call her Tessa. A-set has tons of close friends, like Mizuki, Kizuna, Amame, and Ota. We haven't met Ota yet in this game. I can't remember Kizuna. Who's Kizuna? I should probably know who that is. Amame, I think, is the girl that works at, like, the Dolphin restaurant or whatever. We haven't met her yet. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. The only guy we met was Pewter, an AiBa engineer and mechanic. His main job is operating and maintaining the sync machine. He created the eyeballs. He got his clothes off eHarbor. Let's see. Anything that talks about him being arrested? No? They mentioned it, but... Futa Amanoma. He likes playing pretend magical girl. Okay. There's a lot of different stuff in here. I'm not going to look at all of it. Ujisaki. He's the leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family is a Yakuza group located in Akasaka, Minato Ward, Tokyo. The Yakuza are roughly 1,000 strong, the Ukesaki Yakuza, including subdivisions. They are known for illegal gambling, money lending, illegal trade of drugs and firearms, human trafficking, and the underground bloomers trade. Brahmin. A multicultural restaurant run by Gen Ishigane. Brahmin is a Hindu word meaning the fundamental principle of the universe. Fray to the free, the video contained in the QR code link on the signboard at AiBa. We call it the QR video. You can watch the video again. It's creepy. Police HQ. Hands-on. Boss, then again, you have a reliable partner with you. I'll give you a hands-on assistance for this investigation. Hands-on assistance is not sexual innuendo. At all. Nope. What's section 2? They handle murders and assaults. Okay. What's a ViewCube? Oh. Globally popular video streaming service. Oh yeah, YouTube. VCubers. There's VCubers. It's #1 job elementary school children want to do when they grow up, is be a VCuber. I'd like to be a VCuber. Yes. Okay. So here we are. It's a desk. A recording camera. A pipe. A door. A mirror. I think we've seen everything we need to see. Alright, let's get going. Just gonna take a little water. I want alcohol.
ふざけないで。ちゃんと答えてくれるまで返さないから。
I'm not leaving until you give me some answers. Just quit messing around.
ブラフマンで話したこと、多分聞いてなかったと思うから、もう一度言うね。
You probably weren't listening to me at Brahmin, so I'll say it again.
いや、その必要はないよ。さっきタマから聞いたんだ。
No need, Tama told me earlier.
フルエジンのもう片方が見つかったんだってね。
Jin Furue's other half was found.
だけど、その死体は今日の昼まで生きていた。
The body was alive until noon today.
なんでか知りたい？
You want to know how?
簡単なことさ。
Simple.
フルエの左半身は飛んできたんだ。
Jin's left half flew here from the
6
past.
年前の世界から時間を超えて。
Its left half flew here from the world 6 years ago.
何言ってるの？
What are you talking about?
龍騎、あなたの頭の中を覗かせてもらった。
Ryuki, I looked inside your head.
知ってるよ。シンクしたんでしょ？
I know. You synced with me, didn't you?
あの人は誰？
Who was that person?
あの人って
That person? That saved you.
ソムニウムの最後、あなたに向かって手を伸ばしていた人物。
Who was the person that reached out to you at the end of the Somnium?
ねえ、教えて。
Tell me.
6年前のことで、私が知らないこと。一体何があったの？
Something happened 6 years ago that I don't understand. What was it?
どうしても知りたい。
You really want to know?
やばいところに足を突っ込むことになるかも。
You could be putting yourself in danger. She doesn't care.
覚悟はできてる。
I'm not afraid.
分かった。なら教えよ
Fine, I'll tell you.
う。とはいえ、6年前の2月10日。あの日のことは言うまでもないよね。
But I'm sure there's no reason to explain what happened on February 10th, 6 years ago.
私もあのスタジオにいたから。
Yeah, I was there at the studio when they saw Jin Furue's body there.
じゃあ、君の知らないところから話を始めるとしよう。
Alright, let's start with the part you don't know about.
あの日の翌日、2月11日のことから。
The day after the incident, February 11th. Anyone imagines Ryuki Chapter 1. Are we going back in time? To when he investigated? Yeah, definitely an interesting approach here. That it's forward and backward in time. February 11th, 9:15 at AiBa, 6 years ago. Yep. I wish they'd tell you the 6 years ago first, but... Date!
元気か
What's up, Ryuki?
伊達さん、
Date. The hell is this thing doing hanging out?
ちょっと龍樹くん、どこ見てんのよ。
What are you looking at,
い
Ryuki?
や、その丸っこいやつを。
I was just looking at the round,
変態。
Perfect.
ああ、そういう意味じゃなくて。
That's not what I meant.
触ってもいいんだぞ
Date.
よくないわよ。
You can absolutely not touch them. What are you looking at?
私の視界には間抜け面の男が映ってるわ。
I see a stupid looking man's face.
こんな感じで。
Like this. Aww. Don't worry, I'm fine.
龍樹、今自分自身に向かって話しかけてるわよね。
You're trying to convince yourself you're fine, aren't you, Riku?
かなり疲弊しきってると思うんだけど。
Poor Ryuki, you're exhausted.
やれるだけやってみるよ。
Yeah, I'll try.
あー、なんだその言い方は。もっと気合い入れんかボケ。
You'll try? What the hell is that? Why don't you say it like you mean it, asshole?
事件を解決するのがお前の使命。そのためにアビスに入ったんじゃろかい。
It's your duty to solve this case. This is why you're here, isn't it?
元気4倍ハンパンマン
It's alright, because I'm here. Half might.
ハンパンだって元気いっぱい
Half for all, we're full-time heroes.
龍樹くん、
Ryuki.
お前絶対元気じゃないよな
You feeling okay, Ryuki?
そろそろ見てもらった方が良さそうね。
Maybe we should have a doctor take a look at you.
分かったよ、タマ。もう閉じてくれ。
Got it, Tama. You can close it.
ふにふにして気持ちいいの。
I'm here because it's nice and soft.
ここにいるとなんだか癒されるような感じがして。
It feels kind of soothing being here.
福利厚生の一環よ。
Anything to promote office wellness.
全く意味が分かりませんが。
The hell are you talking about?
じゃあ俺も
Well, you wouldn't mind if I joined then, would you?
冗談だよ
That was a joke. Uh-oh.
どうしたの？そんなところをじっと見て。
What's wrong? You've been staring.
いえ、なんでも。
Nothing. I don't like broken clocks. Mm.
それボスに似てるよな
Tanuki reminds me of you, boss.
どこがよ。
What part? I remember her saying some factoid about Tanukis that got spread around. It's probably what Mr. Date is talking about. Shogi
その
piece.
ボールを見ると高校の頃の彼氏を思い出すの。
When I see that ball, it reminds me of my boyfriend from high school. Oh, he's a soccer player.
ボールを足で持って遊んでたのよね。
You seem like the type who would be into that. Volleyball.
私黒くてツヤツヤしてるものが大好きなの。
I'm a sucker for anything shiny or black.
ゴキブリとか
What about cockroaches, boss? They're shiny and black.
はい言及確定。
Okay, I'm reducing your salary,
そん
Dante.
な
No way! I want to be a star employee, is what I was going to say, but I decided against it. What the hell is Game Beef Bowl Great?
もしかしたら今回の事件マトリョーシカみたいな構造になってるのかも。
Maybe this is like a Matryoshka doll. That's actually a good idea. That's a good idea. So there's indeed a body. There's indeed bones and skeletal structures hidden under this thing, whatever it is, this human being that they found in 2 locations. But that doesn't mean that the face that's on it, maybe it's just like plastered on. That is a good idea.
なんか意味深なこと言ってますけど、全然関係ないと思いますよ。
That sounds deep, but I don't think it has anything to do with the case. I think she might be right. I think it might have something to do with the case. Magazines, documents, doujinshis, those sorts of things. Yeah, you know, your average doujinshi. There's a PC on the desk. It's the kind with a monitor built into the computer. It's a life preserver. Or
彼らレムニスに移籍したらしいのよね。
you want to hear some juicy gossip? I heard that band got transferred to Lemniscape.
そうですか。
Oh,
へえ
yeah,
よかったわね。
good for them.
私あんたたちの上司なのよ。
Hey,
ちょ
I'm,
っとは興味あるふりしなさいよ。
hey, I'm your superior. You know, you should pretend to be interested at least. Map.
それボスのじいちゃんらしいぜ
I heard that mask is boss's grandfather.
おかしなこと言わないでくれる？
Don't fill his head with nonsense.
正確にはおじいちゃんのデスマスクよ。
That's not my grandfather, that's my grandfather's death mask.
どっちにしろおかしいですが、
That's not any less weird.
Ryuki の心拍数が上昇してるわ。
Ryuki, your heart rate's increasing.
もしかしてあなた女湯の蛇口を想像してるんじゃ。
Don't tell me. You're imagining the woman's bathhouse, aren't you? Fantasizing about the shiny faucets.
それでなんで興奮すんの？
Why would the faucets be part of my fantasy? Bullseye.
あー久しぶりに滑りてえな
I haven't been snowboarding in a while. Wish I could go.
いつも滑ってるじゃない。
I think you're falling your ass plenty already. Looks like a regular ball, but it's actually a prototype version of AiBa. Apparently, during the experimental stage, they used to screw it forcefully into the eye socket. No, they couldn't just put it in normally. I don't know what that was referring to. I remember seeing Kappa there once. Must be some kind of, like, show, movie reference. Date often takes me to places with red lights like that. You mean the red light district? A tombstone with RIP engraved on it. It's a chair. That seems difficult to water, I agree. It's like a DNA spiral. Well, DNA is a double spiral. It reads, Happy birthday. It seems to have been at a birthday party a long time ago.
あれ、 いつまで飾ってるんですか？
How long will you keep a Christmas tree up?
私に新しい彼氏ができるまで。
Until I get a new boyfriend. Oh no.
じゃあ永遠にあのままだな。
Then it's gonna stay there forever.
伊達君の次の不妊地はベネズエラね。
Date, I'm assigning you to Venezuela.
リスクマス。
Good luck. Okay, I think I've seen almost
知って
everything.
るかリュウキ、この人形喋るんだぜ。
Did you know this mannequin can talk, Ryuki?
私の幼馴染なの。
He's my childhood friend.
何言ってるんですか？
The hell are you talking about?
やあ、僕の名前はマリオ。よろしくね。
It's me, Mario. Nice to meet you. He talks. We told you. Alright, I think I've had enough. Oh,
そのペルシャ絨毯5億円の価値があるらしいぞ。
I heard what that rug actually cost. By the way, something like 500 million yen.
本当よ。とある金持ち狙いの詐欺師から押収したやつだから。
It's true, I confiscated the rug from a thief.
それ勝手に使っちゃっていいんですか？
Can you really do that? Skis.
伊達さんから聞きました。
I remember Mr. Date telling me.
ボス、ストレスが溜まった時にあれを打ち鳴らして発散してるんですよね。
You hit the symbol when you're feeling stressed out, don't you, boss?
そんな行儀の悪いことしないわ。
Oh, I wouldn't do something that brutish.
ただ壁に向かって投げつけてるだけで。
I just throw it against the wall.
余計行儀悪いだろ。
That's even worse. I think I've seen everything, but I don't know. I keep seeing like one more thing every time I look around this room, but I think I've seen everything. Pennant. Okay. We're good to go. Her name is Tama. She's a kind of robot known as an eyeball, and right now I suppose her gender is set to female. She's usually nested in the left eye socket of my eye, and supports me on my investigation. She's my left eye and also my partner. Most of my conversations with Tama are done in my head. That goes for when she's in my eye socket and while she's out and about like this.
タマ、何か癒し系の画像を。
Tama, show me the news.
頼み方が違うだろ。
That's not exactly how you ask for a favor now, is it?
お願いします、タマ様。
Please, Lady Tama?
ふむ、こういうやつね。
How about this? Tama is connected to my brain through a wireless link. That's not the news. That's how we're able to exchange information while Tama's in my left eye socket. Wait, Tama.
いやらし系の画像だ。
I said news, not nudes.
もう一度見る？
You want to see the video linked? Get to see it again.
やめてくれ。
Oh, thank you. I saw that video last night, man.
どうしたの、リュウキ君。
What is it, Riki?
あの看板の QR コード、生配信の動画にも。
The QR code in that video was shown during the live stream as well.
ええ、バッチリ映ってたわ。
Very clearly, so a lot of people probably saw
っ
it.
てことは、世界中の人たちがあれを。
That means people around the world saw the Afraid of the Free video.
リンク先のビューキューブの動画、アクセス数は数百万って噂だ。
They say the ViewCube video in the link got several million views.
アカウントはすでに削除されてるけど、 コピーされたデータが他の動画サイトにも。
The account is already deleted, but you know how it is. People uploaded copies to other sites almost
と
immediately.
いうわけで実際に見た人間はその何倍もいるってことになるわ。
Alright. I'm just gonna throw it on for a second. Let me throw that on again. If I can find it. Afraid of the free. It's cool that you can play videos from here. Sorry about that. Back. Alright, let's go. What would you do to reconstruct a dead town? Red light district. People come naturally. It's not a bad idea. That means the actual number of people who saw it is several times greater.
何か異変は？
Anything strange happened since?
異変？
What do you mean by strange?
例えば動画を見て病院に搬送された人が何人もいるとか。
You know, like a bunch of people being sent to the hospital after seeing the video or something? It ain't a movie.
いえ、今のところ特にそんな報告は。
I haven't heard any reports like that so far. Let me just check the sound levels. I feel like the music's too loud. And the voices aren't that loud. I'm gonna turn it up on my end. I haven't heard any reports like that so far.
そうですか。
I see.
昨日も言ったけど、動画の配信者は不明よ。
Like I said, the uploader of the original video is unknown. This is quite the incident.
今日本中がこの話題で持ちきりよ。
Yeah, the country's been talking about it all day.
日本どころか全世界でだ。
Not just in Japan, but in the world.
ネットの生配信中に突如半分に切り裂かれた死体が出現。
A body sliced in half, suddenly appearing on a live stream?
おまけにそこには看板が突き刺さっていて怪しげな言葉と QR コードが記されていた。
And the weird QR code nonsense?
話題にならない方がどうかしてる。
I'd be surprised if this didn't go viral.
でも不思議よね。
But how strange.
あの死体が現れる直前、停電になったでしょ。
There was a blackout before the corpse arrived, right?
なのにどうして配信は止まらなかったのかしら。
So why didn't the stream get cut off?
は？
How late were you out drinking last night? What?
捜査が終わってから歌舞伎町のホストクラブに行ったんでしょ。
You went to a host club in Kabuchiko after, didn't you?
誰がそんなこと？
Who would do such a thing?
いや、いつも大体そうしてるので。
I mean, you usually do that, right?
昨べはまっすぐ家に帰ったわ。
Last night I went straight home.
さすがに毎晩飲み歩いてたら娘に叱られちゃうからね。
I can't be out drinking every night. My kid would never hear the end of it. Who's your kid?
待て、娘ってなんだよ。
I'm sorry, your kid? Does she mean like our cat?
私の子供のことよ。
Yeah, my little girl.
あれはついてないから多分娘で間違いないと思う。
At least I think she's a little girl. I didn't spot any dangly bits, so unless she says otherwise. Is it a dog?
ボスに娘さんがいたなんて。
I had no idea you had a daughter, boss.
私も知らなかったわ。
Neither did I.
俺だって初耳だ。なんで今まで隠してた？
I didn't either. Why'd you keep that a secret this whole time, boss?
別に隠してたわけじゃないわ。
It wasn't a secret.
ただ聞かれなかったから言わなかっただけで。
No one asked. What?
あれから半日も経ってないのよ。何もわかるわけないじゃない。
It hasn't even been half a day. No new info for you yet.
震えの左半身もまだ見つかってないし。
Jin's left half has not been found either.
右半身が突然燃え上がった理由は？
Why did his right half burst into flames like that?
現在調査中。
We're still looking into
た
it.
だ、電子部品や装置のかけらは一切見つかってないって。
Basically, I was told they haven't recovered any mechanical or electrical
つ
pieces.
まり次元爆弾が仕掛けられてたわけじゃないと。
So it wasn't a time bomb.
自然発火したっていうのか。
You think it could have been spontaneous combustion?
さあ、どうかしらね。
Who knows? Pyrotechnics, maybe? Excuse me. Okay. About Jin Furei's murder. Why are
確
you
か伊
here?
達さん、長期休暇を取ってたはずじゃ。
I thought you were on vacation that day.
ああ、働き方改革ってやつでな。強制的に休みを取るよう言われた。
Oops.
ね。
Yeah, new labor laws. I'm supposed to be on break.
じゃあどうしてここに？
And why are you here?
いや、なんとなく。暇だったからダーツでもしようと思ってな。
Well, why not? I was bored, so I thought I'd come to play darts.
ここは神聖な仕事部屋よ。遊び場みたいに扱わないでくれる？
It's a place of business. Could you not play around here?
むしろ遊ぶもんしか置いてないだろうが。
But this room is full of things to play with. Yeah. He's right.
ん？俺の顔がどうかしたか？
Is there something on my face? You don't have your eyeball.
いや、その
Where's AiBa?
今の伊達さんの顔って本物じゃないんですよね。
Oh, that too. Yeah. What about his? He's supposed to have black hair. What the hell? Your face you have now isn't your real face, is it?
第二サイクロ事件の時に昔の体を取り戻して。
You got your old body back during the new Cyclops serial killing case, so. Yeah.
ああ、今はシリコンマスクを装着してるんだ。
Oh, interesting. I decided to have a custom silicone mask made.
周りの連中はこの顔で俺のことを認識してるからな。
Everybody knows me by this face.
それにこっちの顔の方がモテるし。
Besides, this face is more popular with the ladies, and it's also an excuse to keep this info a secret from people who haven't played the original game.
あんまり変わらないと思うけど。
I really don't think it makes much of a difference. I like his other face.
うるさい！
Shut up. By the way, Jin Furue didn't have a silicone mask on. I know because I x-rayed it. So he didn't have a silicone mask on, but could he have had like a skin graft on his face, on his body or something, or his face? I don't know. My eye patch looks cool, doesn't it?
相棒が家出中なんでこの眼帯をつけてるんだ。
I'm wearing the patch because AiBa ran away from home.
伊達くん、今相棒と喧嘩してるのよね。
That's not the whole story, is it, Date?
ビキニ姿の女の子たちが海岸でスイカ割りしている VR 動画を見ようとして。
You tried to watch a VR video of bikini girls splitting watermelons at the beach.
もうお前とはやってられない。コンビを解消する。
I can't do this anymore. I'm done being your partner.
で、相棒は伊達くんの眼下を飛び出し、うちに転がり込んできたってわけ。
So Date leapt out, AiBa leapt out of Date's eye socket and ended up at my place.
じゃあ相棒は今ボスの家に。
So AiBa's at your house, boss?
極秘任務に当たってるわ。
No, AiBa's working on a top secret mission.
なんだよ極秘任務って。
What kind of mission?
それが言えたら極秘じゃないでしょ。
If I told you, it wouldn't be top secret.
夕べのニュースで見たよ。
I saw the news last night.
さっきボスからも話を聞いたし、大体のことは知ってる。ネットの生配信をしてる最中に突然死体が現れたんだろ？
Sorry, I skipped the line. I talked to Boss earlier too, so I know the gist of what's going on. A corpse suddenly appeared in the middle of the live stream, right?
なぜか右半身だけが
And for some reason, it was just the right half.
まるで時空を越えてきたかのよう。
So Date has that same theory, like it traveled through time and space. Why does Date think that? Time and space? Nah, there we go.
アドバイスね。
Advice?
じゃあ酒でも飲みながら話すとするか。
I'll only give advice when I'm drinking, shall we? Oh, we have to go to Kabukicho or whatever?
まだ朝ですよ。
But it's not even 12 o'clock yet.
別にいいだろう。休暇中なんだから。
Who cares? I'm on vacation.
伊達さんはね、
But I'm
僕
working,
は違
Dante.
います。
I didn't mean to do that.
いつもみたいにおごってやるからさ。
Come on, my treat as usual. I've seen Dante drunk several times before. But not once have I seen him open his wallet.
わかりました。自力で何とかしますよ。
No, I'll just handle this myself.
付き合ってくれよ。
Come on, drink with me. Guess we're going drinking. Thanks.
さてと。それじゃあ僕とタマはそろそろ捜査に。
Okay then, Tom and I will continue the investigation.
あ、待って。行く前に一つだけ注意してもらいたいことが。
Oh, before you go, there's one thing I want you to be careful about. Oops.
今、アビスの通信系統に不具合が生じちゃってて、
Abyss is having trouble with communication network right now.
AI ボールが入手したデータをクラウド上にアップできなくなっちゃってるの。
So if we find important information, we cannot upload it to the cloud.
その関係でバックアップが取れないのよね。
Get a notebook, start writing stuff down. Yeah, I can't do any backups right now.
私の体内にある記憶媒体にしかデータを保存できなくて。
I can only save data inside my body's storage. Bah.
じゃあ弾がぶっ壊れたらアウトってことか。
So we'll be in trouble if you break, AiBa.
ええ、今日以降に記録したデータは全て吹っ飛んじゃうことになるわ。
Yes, any data saved from today on will be lost.
わかりました。十分注意します。
Understood, we'll be careful.
で、どこから当たってみるつもり？
So where do you want to go first?
まずは聞き込みから始めてみようかと。
I thought we'd start by asking for more info.
昨夜現場にいた人たちからまだほとんど話を聞けていないので。
I haven't really been able to talk to people who were at the scene.
水木、イリス、モーマとチンペイ、それと番組の司会をしていたアンデス・コメジね。
Mizuki, Iris, Moma, Shinpei, and Andes Komeiji, the host.
居場所はわかる？
Do you know their locations?
ええ、スマホの GPS から位置情報を入手。
Yep,
それぞれの現在地を特定したわ。
we've got their locations on our GPS.
まず水木は松下食堂という飲食店に。
Mizuki's at Matsushita Diner. That's what's his face's place.
太田の店か。
Ota.
イリスは関場女子高等学校の校舎内にいるみたい。
Iris is on Sakiba High campus.
あいつは関場女子の生徒だからな。
Makes sense. She's a student there.
モーマとチンペイは熊倉組の事務所に。
Moma and Shinpei at the Kumakura office.
あの超珍怖いの事務所か。
Right, the Dragon and Lantern places.
最後にコメジだけど、彼はミセタンの屋上遊園地にいるっぽいわ。
And finally, Komeiji seems to be on the rooftop amusement park at Misetan.
店単新宿にある百貨店だな。
Misetan's the department store in Shinjuku, right?
もしかして伊達さん、手伝ってくれるんですか？
You want to ride along for the investigation, Date?
バカなこと言うな。休みの日に働くほど俺は暇じゃねえよ。
I'm not gonna work on my day off. I'm not that bored.
でもさっき暇だって。
But you were bored enough to visit a boss's room.
暇にもいろいろあってな。種類が違うんだよ。
There are many different types of boredom. This is different.
じゃあ龍樹くん、よろしく頼んだわよ。
Well, Ryuki, I'm counting on you.
はい、任せてください。
Leave it to me.
タマもね、龍樹くんの面倒しっかり見てあげて。
Take care of Ryuki, okay, Tama?
了解よ。
Okay, so I think we get a choice here of where we want to go. And in general, It kind of depends on my mood. I either go to the one I'm most interested in, or I go to the one I'm least interested in. I would say these two, I don't know these characters yet. This one is probably interesting, and this is probably less interesting. And then these ones, I know these characters. I don't know which one I would say is more interesting. Probably this, just because I don't think we've been to the high school before, whereas we've been to the diner. So I'm going to start with this, and then I'm going to do that one. And then, yeah, maybe I'll finish up with the diner. The diner, I'm not as interested in it, but I know the character. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Going to the Kumakuras first. Kumakura office.
チンペイがあのクイズ番組のディレクター？
Wait, you're the director of that quiz show, Chinpei?
ああ、悪いか。
Good problem with that? Weren't you, like, answering questions?
いや、別に悪くはないけど。
No, but.
足を洗ったって言ったろ。
I told you he got out.
今こいつは堅気として真っ当な生活を送ってる。
He's making
だ
it.
よな。
He's making an honest living as a civilian these days. Ain't that right?
へい、親分。
That's right, boss.
その呼び方はやめろって。
Stop calling me boss.
もうお前は組の人間じゃねえんだからよ。
You're not in the gang anymore.
弾を持った竜。まるで私たちみたいね。
A dragon with a gold ball. Kinda like us, Ryuki.
ああ、タマと龍騎か。
You're not made of gold, though.
今時灰皿が置いてあるなんて時代錯誤も甚だしいわ。
An ashtray in this day and age? How anachronistic is this place?
まるで暴力団の事務所みたい。
It's like a Yakuza den in
い
here.
や、暴力団の事務所だよ。
That's exactly what it is.
ミレド知らん？
Joremi.
ソファーっす。
Sofa. It reads, no dating apps allowed. The month's plans are laid out on the whiteboard. How to go viral on Kicktalk workshop. There are all sorts of things on the gang members' desks.
提灯がいっぱい並んでるわね。
There are a lot of lanterns lined up here.
モーマさんは提灯コレクターなのかもしれないね。
Maybe Moma hung them up.
今なんて
Wait, who's hung? Who?
提灯コレクター。
Moma.
ありがとう。
Moma's hung, huh?
何を感謝されたの？
That's not what I said. What?
ハッキングしてみた
I hacked into the computer.
PC の中に鮭の産卵動画がたっぷりと。
There's a ton of videos of salmon laying eggs in there.
まあ、いいんじゃない？
I don't think that's a problem.
趣味は人それぞれだから。
We all have our own interests. QQ! Squeak squeak. Aww. Why were you on the show last night?
それはチンペイに聞いてくれ。
Ask Chinpei about that.
こいつが全部知ってる。
He knows all about it. Did Chinpei's resignation go smoothly?
ああ、指なんかもらっちゃいねえよ。
Yeah, I didn't take his finger on it or anything.
円骨目なんて古くせえこと、うちの組じゃやってねえんだ。
We're not doing any of that outdated cutting off your finger deal.
何しろ熊倉組は ホワイトな暴力団だからな。
After all, the Kumakuras are a gang with morals.
ビーガンのゾンビみたいな論理矛盾ね。
Sounds like an oxymoron, like a vegan zombie.
俺もあの事件の犯人には頭に来てるんだ。
I'm pissed off about the case.
せっかく夢の共演を果たしたってのによ。
That co-appearance was like a dream come true.
その番組を台無しにしやがって。
And the whole show was ruined.
たく、犯人の野郎、マジで許せないぜ。
I'd like to get my hands on the bastard responsible.
夢の共演というのは
A dream come true, yeah, it would have helped their reputation.
親分はアセトンちゃんと
The boss and Tessa got to.
言わんでいい。
Should it?
とにかくそういうわけで捜査に協力したいのは山々なんだが、
Anyway, I'd love to help with your investigation and all.
あいにく役に立ちそうな情報は何も。
But I got no info that could be of use to you.
何でもいいって言われてもね。
I don't know what to tell ya.
例えばスタジオで誰か怪しい人物を目撃したとか
Did you see anybody suspicious hanging around the studio, for example?
怪しい人物。
Suspicious.
人物か。強いて言うならコメジかな。
Guess the only suspicious individual I can come up with is Komeiji.
コメジって
Komeiji, you mean the host?
番組の司会をしてたアンデス・コメジのことだ。
Yeah, and is Komeiji.
あいつどうやら暴力団とつながりがあるみてえでな。
Ah, interesting. And supposedly Andis Komeiji has a connection to the Yakuza.
もちろんうちの組とは関係ないぜ。
Not talking about us, of course.
ただ組の幹部連中が集まる会合でそんな噂を聞いたことが。
Just something I heard from the street bosses once.
なんでもやばい物の取引に関わってるとか。
Word is Andis Komeiji is involved in some very dangerous transactions.
ま、昨べの事件とは何の関係もねえかもしれねえけどな。
Though that might not have anything to do with last night.
俺の彼女、今腹ん中にガキがいるんだ。
My girl has baby on the way.
で、結婚しようってことになったんだが、相手の親御さんが許してくれなくてな。
So we decided to get married, but my parents would approve.
足を洗わない限り、娘はやらんってさ。
Said they wouldn't have let me have their daughter. They wouldn't let me have their daughter unless I got out of the business.
もちろん、めちゃくちゃ悩んだよ。
I agonized over the decision.
いつもなら3枚は食べられるはずのピザが2枚しか食べられないくらいに。
So much so that I could only eat 2 slices of pizza instead of the usual 3.
だけど男としてはけじめをつけなきゃなんねえだろ。
But a man has to do what a man has to do, right?
つうわけで思い切って親分に
So I made up my mind. I was going to talk to the boss about it.
相談しようと思ったんだが、
But before I
そ
could
の前に
talk to boss,
なるほど、わかったよ。
oh, I get it.
それじゃあ私からモーマさんに頼んでみるね。
I'll try asking Moma for you.
でモーマさんは聞き入れたと
And Moma listened to Iris?
なんだよ。
What?
別に下心があったとかそういうわけじゃねえからな。
I didn't have any ulterior motives. Don't get it twisted.
親分に昨日の礼をしに来たんだよ。
I came to say thanks to the boss for yesterday.
これから秋葉に行こうと思ってて、その途中にここがあったから。
I was thinking of going to Akiba, and this place was just on the way.
秋葉にはどうして
Why Akiba?
いや、ちょっとメイドカフェに用があってな。
Well, I need to stop by a maid cafe. Is like a Mame his girlfriend or something?
メイドカフェ
Maid cafe.
サンポケ。サンフィッシュポケットって名前のメイドカフェだ。
Yeah, the maid cafe is called Sunfish Pocket.
その店で俺の彼女が働いてて。
Oh, that'd be kind of cute. Shinpei, maybe a Mame is his girlfriend. My girlfriend works there. Huh. So that probably is the case. Interesting connection there. What would you do if you see someone crying? Leave them alone. You shouldn't get... Good decision. You shouldn't get involved with somebody. Okay. Got a long way to go. I think we're gonna be playing this game for months. That'd be my guess. Like, maybe 3 months, even. Why did you become the director for the show?
実は俺、昔映像系の専門学校に通ってたんだ。
Actually,
映画監督になりたくてさ。
Actually, I used to attend a vocational school to learn about film. I wanted to be a prawn director.
その時のつてをたどってネット番組の制作会社に。
I used my connections I got there to reach out to a production company for online shows.
そしたらいきなりディレクターに抜擢されて。
But then I got promoted to director right away.
ディレクターの一人がとんずらしちまったとかで、どうしても俺にって。
Supposedly the previous director ran away, so they needed me really to take his place really fast. Why was the director one of the contestants? Yeah.
人が足りなかったからだよ。
We didn't have enough people. Somebody didn't show up, right?
あのクイズ番組には回答者として3組のペアが必要だった。
The quiz show needed 3 teams of 2 people to answer the questions.
でもそのうちの1組がどうしても見つからなくて。
We tried really hard, but couldn't get together that last team.
しょうがねえからこの俺が親分を誘って出ることに。
I had no choice but to participate myself, so I invited the boss to go with me.
モーマさんは承諾したんですか？
And Moma
出演
agreed?
するの。
Yeah, I think it's a good PR, right? Isn't that why he agreed?
まあそのなんだ。
Well, you know.
可愛がってた子分の頼みだからな。
It was a request from one of my former precious underlings, after all.
本当はアセトンちゃんも出るからって言って口説いたんだよ。
I convinced him by saying Aset would be there.
そしたら2つ返事で快諾を。
And then he agreed right away.
What? 他のスタッフは？
Sorry, but I haven't found anything that might be a lead. What about the rest of the staff?
多分俺と同じだと思うぜ。
Staff will probably tell you the same thing.
他のスタッフへの聞き込みはすでに本庁の刑事が行ってるわ。
The detectives from HQ already questioned the rest of the staff.
報告書はデータベースに上がってる。
The report is uploaded on the database.
手がかりはゼロ。特に有益な情報は何も。
There's no info that could help us at all. That show was supposed to run for 6 straight hours, from 6 to midnight. But it wasn't the same contestants the whole time. They were supposed to swap out every hour. Our appearance was slated for 9.
他の回答者のことなんてわかんねえよ。
I don't know anything about the others.
出演者のリストは警察に提出した。一人ずつ当たってみたらどうだ。
I already turned the list of contestants over to the cops. Why don't you go interview them one by one?
それもとっくに別の刑事たちがやってる。
The other detectives already took care of that a while back.
だけど同じく手がかりはなし。不審な人物も見つかってないわ。
No clues there either. There haven't been any reports of suspicious individuals.
コメジさんと暴力団につながりが。
Komeiji has connections with the Yakuza.
本当かな？
Could it be true?
考えるのは後にしましょう。
Let's figure it out later.
情報を集める方が先よ。
And we need to gather the intel for
わ
now.
かった。それじゃあ別の場所へ。
Well, we're gonna go visit Komeiji now. He became a whole lot more interesting now that we know he's potential Yakuza. I'm thinking he's gonna be a bad guy. Like, a guy we aren't gonna want to root for in this game. Because we had the good Yakuza in the last game. I don't think he's gonna be good. Maybe he'll die, but I get the feeling he's not gonna be good. He's got a very creepy face.
わてには小学生のせがれがおりまして、名前はショーマっちゅうんですが、
Shoma, my little boy, is in elementary school.
ある朝目覚めて洗面所に行くと、わてのおでこのところに落書きが。
One day, I wake up, go to the bathroom mirror, and I have writing on my forehead.
ショーマのやつが書いたんですわ。覚えたてのローマ字で「おは」って。
It must have been Shoma. He'd been learning letters in school recently. Anyways, he writes DAEHTTUB.
なんや可愛いやっちゃな思て、わてはそのままにしとったんですが。
And I'm thinking, Death Tub? Is that what he meant? Is he trying to tell me something?
そしたらショーマのやつ、わての顔を見てゲラゲラと笑いよるんです。
Then Shoma saw my face, and he started bursting out laughing.
わてはなんでやろう思ていろいろ考えて、
And I was thinking, what's so funny?
でようやく気づいたんですわ。
And then I realized,
その「おは」って文字、鏡越しに見とったってことに。
I already know the joke. When you see J-Tub in the mirror,
元気の神様、インティインティパチャカマックス。
God of Energy, Inti Inti Pachamats. I don't get what's so funny.
そのショーマの話をもう一つ。
Another story about
あ
Shoma.
る時学校から呼び出しがありまして、
One
ちょっ
day,
と太めの教頭先生からこんな風に言われたんです。
one day I got a call from school and a rather heavy-set vice principal told me,
ショーマ君はあのことか、この私のことを豚と言ったんです。
Your son Shoma called me a pig of all things.
わては頭を下げて謝ってから、その場におったショーマを怒鳴りつけました。
I apologized to the teacher and then gave Shoma a talking to.
ええかショーマ、二度と教頭先生のことそんな風に言うたらあかんで。
Listen here, Shoma, don't you ever call the principal that again. Vice principal that again.
するとショーマは、分かったよ、二度と教頭先生のこと豚なんて呼ばない。
He said, okay, I won't call the vice principal a pig anymore.
でもその代わり豚のことは教頭先生って呼んでもいいよね。
But it's okay if I call a pig vice principal, isn't it?
で最後に一言こんな風に言うてショーマは去っていきました。
I say, sure, why not? So then as the kid is leaving, he says,
ごめんなさい、それでは失礼します、教頭先生。
I'm sorry, can I go play with my friends now? Vice principal.
元気の神様、インティインティパチャカマックス。
God of Energy, Inti Inti Pachaka Max. What?
終わりました？
You finished there?
終わったも何も。
Well, you're the only one here.
アンさんしかおらへんやないですか。警視庁の入気犯でしたね。
You're
の
Ryuki.
ことで話を聞きに。
You're from the Metro Police Department. You came here to talk about what happened?
ええ。
Yes.
ほな、場所を変えましょうか。
Then let's go somewhere else to talk.
もっと落ち着ける場所の方がええでっしゃろ。
You prefer someplace quieter, correct? Hmm.
って観覧車かよ。
The Ferris wheel?
まあ、ええやないですか。
Well, why not?
密室におっさんと二人きり。
Alone with a middle-aged man in an enclosed space?
全く落ち着けないわね。
This is not what I had in mind.
はっはっはっはっは。見ろ、ゴミが人のようだ。
Ha ha ha! Look, the ants are like people!
逆だけどね。
It's the other way around, Tama.
いや、逆も正しくないけど。
Wait, the other way around doesn't sound right either. People are like ants! Whoa, we're way up. Yone Haru Enda, aka Andes Komeiji, is sitting in front of me. Your clothes.
ああ、これですか。一丁らのステージ衣装です。
Oh, this is my one and only stage outfit.
ポイントはこの生かしたボウタイ。
The sharp little
去
bow
年セミ
tie.
が買うてくれたんです。
The sharp little bow tie is the highlight. My boy bought it for me last year.
棒体っていうのは蝶ネクタイのことよ。
Bow ties are unusual. Traditional ties are more common.
でもそのネクタイ昨夜はしてませんでしたよね。
But you weren't wearing that tie last night, were you?
ああ、そうでしたっけ。
Uh-oh, what does that mean? Oh, I wasn't?
その時の気分で、つけたり外したりしてるもんで。
I tend to put the bow tie on depending on how I'm feeling. So you weren't feeling good last night.
ここのステージにはよく。
Do you come to the stage a lot?
ええ、この百貨店、店店の店長さんが、わてのことを気に入ってくれてまして。
Yeah, the owner of the Misetan department store took a liking to me.
ちょくちょく出させてもうてるんです。
He's given me the opportunity to appear several times now. Why Ferris
わ
wheel?
て、観覧車が好きなんです。
I love Ferris wheels.
ちゅうか、ぐるぐるぐるぐると回り続けるもんが。
Like anything that continuously spins around.
飛行機のプロペラとか、ドラム式の洗濯機とか、
What?
ハブホテルのベッドとか。
Plane propellers, washing machines. The beds at love hotels.
昔はあったのよ。ラブホテルに回転するベッドが。
There used to be rotating beds at love hotels a long time ago.
なんで知ってんだよそんなこと。
How do you know that?
まるで人生みたいでしたろ。
Just like life, isn't it?
上がったり下がったり、同じところを何度も何度も回り続けて。
With life's ups and downs, we rotate around the same places over and over again.
ラブホテルのベッドは登らないけどね。別の意味で登ることはあっても。
Well, the beds at love hotels don't go up and down, though. Although, I guess they do in a way.
わてのせがれも同じなんです。
My boy is just like me, you know.
せがれって翔馬くんのことですか。
Shoma, you
さっき
mentioned
ステージで言ってた。
you mentioned him on the stage earlier.
ええ、あいつもこの観覧車がごっつ好きでして。
Yeah, my boy loves Ferris wheels just like me.
もうちょっとで中学生やっちゅうのに、よく一人で乗りに来るんですわ。
My boy is still in middle school, and yet he comes here all the time.
一丁前に大人みたいな口聞いてても、心はガキのままなんでしょうな。
My boy talks like he's all grown up, but he's still a kid inside.
そういうあなたも観覧車が好きなんじゃ。
With your love of Ferris wheels, I'd say you're a kid on the inside too.
確かに。わての心もガキのままなんやと思います。
You got a point there. You're probably right.
今まさに反抗期真っ盛りっちゅう感じで、ほんま手を焼いとるんです。
Shoma's been in the middle of his rebellious stage, so he's a bit of a handful right now.
3年前からはかみさんもおらへんようになってもうて。
His mom hasn't been around for about 3 years now.
離婚したということですか。
Was it a divorce?
ええ、わてに愛想を尽かして出て行ってもうたんですわ。
Yeah. His mom got sick of me and left the house.
もしかして暴力団と関係が。
Does this have to do with the Yakuza by any chance?
は？なんでいきなりそんなこと。
Where in the world did that come from?
ちょっと噂を聞きまして、コメディさんと暴力団につながりがあると。
It's just something I heard that you have gang connections.
わてはただのしがない芸人ですせ。こんなもんあるわけないやないですか。
That's complete nonsense. I'm just an ordinary comedian.
まあ仮にあったとしても素直に認めるわけがないけどね。
Even if it was true, he wouldn't admit it. He's right in the middle of his rebellious stage, so he's been a handful. His mother hasn't been around for about 3 years. Divorce. Yeah, she got sick and left the house. Does it have to do with the Yakuza by any chance? So he just brought that up out of nowhere.
わてが今お笑い芸人をしとるのは知ってまっしゃろ。
Well, you know, I'm a comedian now.
せやけど20代の半ばくらいまでは普 通に会社員として働いとったんです。
But when I was in my early 20s, I was working as a regular company employee.
その傍らいくつものクイズ番組に出演して何度も優勝を果たして、
I'd appear on quiz shows on the side and end up winning first place many times.
コメジは学生の頃からクイズ王として有名だったのよ。
Komeiji has been a quiz king ever since he was a student.
その界隈ではクイズの神様と呼ばれて崇拝されたりもしてて。
He even had worshippers who lauded him as the quiz god.
今思えばあの頃が人生のピークやったような気がします。
Thinking back, that might have been the peak of my life.
どこに行ってもちやほやされていろんなもんをおごってもろたりもして、
Adored wherever I went, people buying me things all the time.
その時に甘い蜜を吸ってもうたんが良くなかったんでしょうな。
Maybe I shouldn't have taken advantage of that situation the way I did.
きらびやかな芸能の世界に憧れて、
I was so enamored by the glamorous celebrity life.
もともとお笑いも好きだったもんですから芸人の道へ。
I always loved comedy, so I strived to become a comedian.
その後はまあさっきのステージの通りです。
But after all of that, well, it's just as you saw on the stage.
なんでお客さんいなかったのかしら。
I wonder why there wasn't an audience.
あんなに面白かったのに。
It was so funny.
ああ、そういやまだ言うてませんでしたね。
Oh, I didn't tell you yet, have I?
あの番組のプロデューサーはん、わてが昔クイズ王やったことを知っとったみたいで。
The producer for that show knew about me from my Quiz King days.
ほんならいろんなエピソードトークも聞けるやろっちゅうこって、わてのところに司会の依頼が。
He thought I could tell all sorts of anecdotes, and he gave me an offer to host the show.
ああ、せや。
Oh, right.
あん時はポリコーチームなんて呼んでもうて、ほんますんませんでしたな。
Sorry for calling you Team Popo back then.
台本にそう書いてあったさかい、仕方なく。
It was in the script, I didn't really have a choice. I don't buy that. By the way, Iris and Mizuki were called Team Lemniscape, and Moma and Shinpei were called Team Yakuza. Why is Mizuki on Team Lemniscape? Team Popo.
すまへん。わてには何がなんだかさっぱり。
I'm sorry, I have no idea what happened.
わてはただ現場に呼ばれて司会をして、そしたらあの死体が突然現れて。
Is he pulling on his ear? I think that's a sign that he's lying, right? I was just invited there and hosted the show as requested. Then that body suddenly appeared.
被害者の震えのことは
Did you know Jin, the victim?
面識はありません。
Never met that Jin Furue.
極度のナルシストで自尊心が強く、方々から嫌われとったっちゅうのは知っとりますが。
I do know Jin was hated for his extreme narcissism and ego.
動機は多分怨恨ってやつちゃいますか。
If I had to guess, the motive was probably a grudge.
誰かの恨みを買ってあんなことに。
Someone must have had a grudge against him and did that.
まあ、匂いますか。
Smells like alcohol. Does it?
ちょっと
Little.
だいぶでしょ。
A lot is more like it.
コメジの血中アルコール濃度は 0.12%。酩酊初期と同レベルよ。
Komeji's blood alcohol content is 0.12%. Early stages of inebriation.
昨べはあんなことがあったもんですから、ついつい深酒を。
I couldn't get over what happened last night and started drinking.
何もかも全て忘れたくて、飲まずにはおられんかったんですよ。
I wanted to forget about everything. I had to drink. Don't buy it. You didn't even know this guy. And his body, it wasn't like there was blood splattered all over the floor.
ほんますんまへんでしたな。
Sorry I couldn't help, Mr. Ryuki.
捜査の方、頑張ってくださいね。応援しとりますさかい。
I mean, I guess he could say he was scared that somebody might kill him. But I wish you luck with the investigation. I'm rooting for you.
ほな、失礼します。
Now, if you'll excuse me. There are all sorts of arcade games here. And games of chance. A bench. It's a ride that loops around the rooftop when you use that pedal. Sky cycle. Ferris wheel. It's a spinning airplane ride. Yeah, somebody's gonna be dead on either the Ferris wheel or the spinning airplane ride. Maybe later in this, maybe that night somebody will wind up dead there. Flowers are in bloom. Oh, this is winding down. Oh, cool. I think we've seen everything. Pretty sure. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go to the diner. Well, I'll go to the diner second, because I feel like she's gonna have more interesting info. I'll go to the diner last. Sekiba, hi. Oh, interesting. Is that Amame?
Iris-chan, 具合はどう?
Iris, how are you feeling?
昨夜のことまだ引きずってるんじゃ?
Still upset about last night?
大丈夫です。私、立ち直るのが早いタイプなので。
I'm alright. I recover pretty quickly from these kind of things.
今はご覧の通り、ぴょんぴょんしてますよ。
See, I'm bouncing right back.
ぴょんぴょん。うさぎがぴょん。
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy bunny.
ねえ、リュウキ。彼女にジャーマンスープレックスしてくれない?
Would you mind hitting her with a German suplex, Ryuki?
後でね.
Later.
ところで、君は...
By the way, you're Amame, right?
彼女はマメちゃん。私の大親友の一人です。
That's Mame. She's one of my best friends.
はじめまして。私の名前は土井あまめ。
My name's Doi Amame. Nice to meet you.
関場女子の高3で、イリスちゃんと同じダンス部に所属してる。
I'm a third year at Sekiba High, and I'm in the dance club, same as Iris.
めちゃんこキュートでラブリーなハイパーミラクルポンポコピーです。
I'm a super hyper cutie miracle beauty.
リュウキ、そろそろおいとましましょうか。
Ryuki, I think we should leave.
ちょっと待って。
Hold on.
ダンス部に。
You're in a dance club, huh?
あ、今私のレオタード姿想像したでしょ。
You just pictured me in a leotard, didn't you?
一度とたりとも。
No.
誰かここに変態がいます。
Help.
警察呼んで。
This is perfect. Somebody call the police.
警察ならここにいる。
I am the police.
あ、そういえば夕べのクイズ番組に出てましたね。
Excuse me. Come to think of it, you were on the quiz show last night, weren't you?
名前は確か頭に R がつく。
Your name started with an R, didn't it? Yeah.
レロレロレロ太郎さんでしたっけ？
Mr. Raro, was it?
リュウキだ。
It's Ryuki.
そっか、結城レロ太郎さん。
Ah, I see. Mr. Ryuki Reirotaro. Close enough.
ここは女子校だもんね。つまり女生徒しかいない学校ってこと。
This is an all-girls school, so of course there are only female students here.
だからその椅子を撫でたくなる気持ちもわからないでもないけど。
It's not like I don't understand why you'd want to stroke the chair, but
そんな気持ちになってない。
I do not. Don't you think it's wonderful you're talking about it? Yes.
仕事の悩み？
No.
そう。学校の悩み？
No.
お金の悩みかしら？
I want $5 trillion whatever.
なんですって
What did you say?
あなた本当は悩みなんかないんでしょう
You don't really have worries, do you? Is it bad if you don't have any? I'm worried about having no worries. Worries?
何言ってんのよ
Are you
あな
malfunctioning?
た暇なの
I'm not bored.
そうなのね
Is that so?
ってことは割と忙しい方なのかな
So I guess that means you're busy.
にもかかわらず私のところに来てくれたなんて
But you still came here.
なんていうか
See him.
どうかしてるんじゃない
What's wrong with you?
さっさと持ち場に戻ってやるべきことをしなさい
Get back to your station and do your job.
それが終わったらまたここに来て私の暇つぶしに付き合ってよ
Once you're done, come back here so you can help me pass the time.
待ってるからね
I'll be waiting. Maybe I'll get some fancy fake glasses like the kind that the great authors wear.
暗号みたいなおしゃれ立てメガネでも買ってみようかな。
阿佐ヶ谷あたりで昼から飲んでるおっさんに見えないといいわね
I hope you don't end up looking like those middle-aged guys that drink in the middle of the day.
私は何でも着るしなんなら脱いでもいいわ健康についての悩み
What's your favorite torture tool? Can't remember what the Bowl of Phalaris was. The Iron Maiden. Mice! Do you like gouging the stomachs of caged mice? That's terrible. What? So, Amame is probably on here? Date's on here, Iris is on here. No Amame yet. We probably just haven't talked to her enough. Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Blackboard. Chair. It's a chair. Lockers. There's not a lot to interact with here, it looks like. It's Amame Doi. Her family calls her Amame.
椅子にイリスちゃんが座ってる。
Iris is sitting on a chair.
18歳の子にちゃん付けってなんかちょっとキモくない？
Leering at an 18-year-old, don't you think that's a bit creepy?
そんなこと言ったって、さん付けや呼び捨てっていうのもどうかと思うし。
I was not leering. That's why I kind of hope he does not ship with Mizuki, because that would be a little weird.
椅子にイリス君が座ってる。
Iris is just sitting on a chair. I don't have any further commentary.
余計キモくなったからやめて。
Now you're trying too hard.
じゃあなんて言えばいいんだよ。
What do you want me to say? Without a hint of lecherous intent, I'm looking at Iris sitting in a chair. German suplex. Okay, if you remember, this was a joke from the previous game.
うわぁ、アマメちゃんが突然骸骨に。
Whoa, Amame turned into a skeleton.
あなたが X 線モードにしたんでしょ。
It's an X-ray. We can actually see her skeleton too. That's cool. Aww.
それにしても見事な大腿骨ね。
Anyway, this girl does have some nice femurs.
半分に割って中の髄液をジュルジュルとすすりたいわ。
I'd like to get inside those femurs to have a taste of that marrow.
どんな発想だよ。
The hell is wrong with you? You can see Amame's skeleton. You can also see Iris' skeleton. Anything else we could see? Nah. That's cool. What's your career path gonna be after graduation?
いわゆるフリーターってやつです。
You could say I'm a part-timer.
うち母子家庭で家計が厳しくて、大学や専門学校に行く余裕は。
It's just me and my mom back home, so money's tight. I don't have time to go to school. Or a college or a specialty school.
マメちゃん頭いいのにね。
But mommy's so smart.
成績は学年でもトップクラス。授業なんてほとんど出てなかったのに。
Mommy always has the best grades, even though she doesn't go to class that much.
バイトとダンスの練習で忙しかったから。
I've been busy with my part-time job in dance class.
バイトは何を？
Where do you work?
サンポケ、サンフィッシュポケットっていうえげつないメイドカフェでマーメイドをしてます。
I work as a mermaid at a gaudy maid cafe called Sunfish Pocket.
マーメイドっていうのはそのお店のメイドのことで、
Mermaids are what they call the maids that work there.
人魚をモチーフにした可愛い衣装を着て接客するんですよ。
They wear cute mermaid costumes as they serve the customers.
私も昔サンポケで働いてたことがあるから知ってるんです。
I know because I used to work at Sunfish Pocket a long time ago.
マメちゃん、ダンス部の練習が終わってからそのお店で夜も働いてて。
Mommy worked there at night after dance practice.
内緒ですけど11時くらいまで。
Don't tell anybody this, but I work until 11 o'clock.
17歳の時も。
Even when you're 17?
はい、16の時からずっと。
Yeah, ever since I turned 16, actually.
労働基準法第61条に反する行為ね。
That's a violation of Article 61 of the Labor Standards Act.
と言っても罰せられるのは雇用主の方だけど。
Though it would be the employer who's penalized, not the worker.
私サンポケの店長さんに嘘の年齢を言ってたんです。
I lied to the manager about my age at Sunfish Pocket.
だからプロフィール上は今の私の年齢は20歳ってことに。
So according to my profile, I'm 20 years old right now.
それはちょっと。
That's a bit.
ごめんなさいごめんなさい、お願いだから逮捕しないでけろ。
I'm sorry, don't arrest me.
私貧しい家族のためにどうしても働かなくちゃいけなくて。
My family's poor, so I need to keep working.
事件のことは知ってます。
I know about the incident.
あのクイズ番組の生配信
I was
リアルタイムで見てたので。
watching the live stream in real time for that quiz show.
私たちの世代で知らない人はいないと思います。
I don't think there's a person alive who doesn't know who Jin Furue is from our generation.
毒舌家って言うんですかね。
He's famous for having a sharp
全
tongue.
然面白くないコラムとか批評をネット上にたくさん書きまくってて、
He used to write a bunch of really lame articles and critiques online.
トビッターでもしょうもないうんこみたいな炎上騒ぎを頻繁に起こしたりして。
He started up random internet crap on Twitter too.
甘めの毒もなかなかのものだけど。
Amame has a pretty sharp tongue herself.
本業はミュージックフードの CEO、社長さんってことになるのかな。
His main job was being CEO of Music Food. I guess that's like the president of the company?
確か22歳の時に起業したってウェブの記事で読んだことが。
He started that business when he was only 22.
でもそれまでの経歴は謎に包まれていて、生い立ちを知ってる人は誰もいないんだよね。
But his history before he started the company is shrouded in mystery, and nobody knows anything about his childhood, right?
うん、かなりミステリアスな人物だったみたいね。
Yeah, he's a pretty mysterious figure, alright. Music Food is a subscription music service. It mainly focuses on Japanese music, so it's not widely known. But they do have 10 million subscribers, so I'm sure they make a good profit. Oops. Whew. Clickety clickety clack, clickety clack.
ドイツのじゃがいも煮込んだよ。
I boiled a
一緒にくっつした煮込んだよ。
I boiled a potato in my socks in a sack.
りゅうきさん、
Yuki?
どうしたんですか？
You okay? The song Ryuki was singing was German soup socks, I think. Interesting. Is class over?
今日は2月11日、建国記念日ですよ。
Don't you know? Today's February 11th, National Founders Day.
ああ、そうだったね。
Alright.
じゃあどうして学校に？
Then what are you doing at school?
なんていうか、名残惜しくて。
How do I put this? I just felt compelled.
この制服を着てこの学校に来られるの、あと1月ぐらいしかないし。
I can only wear this uniform and attend this school about 1 more month or so.
それで、豆ちゃんを誘って、なんとなく。
So I invited Mame and we just kind of ended up here.
イリスとアマメは高3。そろそろ卒業だもんね。
Iris and Amame are third years. They'll be graduating soon.
私が所属してる事務所、レムニスケートに出演依頼があったんです。
Lemniscate received a request for me to appear.
私ともう一人、ペアで回答者として出てほしいって。
My company wanted me to appear and one more person to participate as a peer.
だけどスケジュールの合う子がどうしても見つからなくて。
But we couldn't find anyone with an opening in their schedule.
それで仕方なく、水木ちゃんが。
That's why Mizuki went instead.
すみません。何もわからないです。
Sorry, I really don't know anything about it.
ただ、何か超常現象みたいなものと関係があるような気はしますけど。
It really did feel like there was some sort of paranormal phenomena though. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
超常現象？
Paranormal?
昨べも言ったでしょ。
Like I mentioned last night.
あの死体、どこか別の世界から瞬間移動してきたんじゃないかって。
Maybe the body teleported here from some other world.
半分が異次元空間みたいなところに飲み込まれて、それで体が真っ二つに。
The body could have been absorbed into some other dimension, and that split the body in two.
そういえば、あの動画を見ていなくなった人たちも異次元空間に飲み込まれたんじゃないかって噂が。
There were rumors that people who watched the video and disappeared could have also been swallowed into another dimension. No. What's this about being swallowed into another dimension?
例の QR コードの動画。
That QR code video.
あれと似たような感じの動画が半年ぐらい前に拡散したことがあって。
A similar video went viral about a half year ago.
その動画、バッツ490って呼ばれてたんですけど。
The Bats 490 video.
それを見た人たちがある日忽然と姿を消しちゃったみたいで。
With the Bats 490 video, supposedly people who saw it suddenly vanished.
で、その人たち異次元空間に飲み込まれたんじゃないかって言われてるんです。
So they say those who went missing were taken into another dimension. Did you also see the Bats 490?
はい。
Yeah, I saw it.
私も。
So did I.
でも君たちは消えてない。
But you two didn't disappear.
それは私たちには暗号が解けなかったからですよ。
That's because we haven't decoded the message.
バッツ490には難解な暗号が隠されてて。
There's a code hidden in Bats 490.
その暗号はある特定の地点を示してたみたいで。
They say that the code hidden in the video reveals a specific location.
その場所を訪れることで異次元空間に。
You have to go to that location to get taken into another dimension.
暗号を解いた人はみんなこんな言葉を残して姿を消したって言われてます。
And the people who decrypted the code all said the same thing before vanishing.
世界の秘密を知った。
I've learned the secret of this world.
その秘密っていうのが何なのかは
But
誰
nobody
にもわからないですけど。
but nobody knows what the secret is. Well,
ケンちゃん、門の外で待っててって言ったでしょ。
Ganny, I told you to wait at the gate for me, didn't I?
ああ、ちょっと早く着いてしまって。
Yeah, but I got here a bit early.
彼の名前は石屋金源。
His name is Gen Ishiyagane.
小金横丁にある無国籍料理店ブラフマンの店主よ。
He is the owner of the fusion restaurant Brahmin in Golden Yokocho.
で、 言わなくても分かってると思うけど。
Though I'm sure you already know that. I actually forgot.
あの店には何度も世話になってるからね。
Yeah, I've been to Golden Yokocho many times.
でもゲンさんがどうしてこんなところに。
But why is Gen here? Is that like a Mame's dad or something?
おや龍騎さんじゃないですか。
If it isn't Mr. Ryuki,
もしかして例の事件の捜査で？
are you here to investigate the case by any chance?
イリスから話を聞きに来たんだ。
Yeah, I was talking to Iris about it.
昨夜のクイズ番組、私も見てましたよ。
I also watched the quiz show last night.
知り合いが何人も出てましたからね。
Several people I know were on it. Such as? Let me make sure my stream's still going. It has a tendency to cut out for no reason. Yep, looks like it's going. Okay. Okay, yeah, his name is Gen Ishiagane. He's the owner of the Brahmin and Golden Yokocho. I'm sure you already knew that. If it isn't Mr. Yuki. You here to investigate the case by any chance? Yes, I was talking to Iris about it. I also watched the quiz show last night. Several people I know were on it. I'll ask him why he's here first.
今夜の営業、
I drove here to pick up a Mame and Iris.
2人に手伝ってもらうことになっていて。
We need a Mame and Iris to help out at work tonight.
あ、ゲンちゃんごめんね。
Oh, I'm sorry, Genny.
私ちょっと用事ができちゃって。
Something came up.
そうか。
Oh, I see.
でも私の方は大丈夫だから。
I'm free, though.
ちゃんとお手伝いするよ。
I can still help.
そいつは助かる。
That'd be great.
二人ともゲンさんと仲がいいんだね。
You two are close with Gen, huh?
ほとんど親子丼みたいな関係で。
Yeah, we're a big old happy threesome.
丼はいらないと思うけど。
That's a very weird way to phrase it.
ブラフマンが四谷に会った時から甘めはよく店に来てくれたんです。
Mame visited Brahmin a lot, even back when it was in Yotsuya.
で、お店が小金横丁に移転してから私がイリスちゃんを連れてって。
Once Brahmin moved to Golden Yokocho, I took Iris there.
龍騎さんもブラフマンに行ったことが？
You been to Brahmin too, Mr. Yuki?
もちろん何度もあるよ。伊達さんに紹介してもらったんだ。
Of course I've been to Brahmin. Mr. Date took me there several times.
伊達さんに？
Date-san?
ってことはゲンちゃんは伊達さんとも知り合いなんだ。
So you must know Date too, Genny.
伊達さんとは長い付き合いになる。
I've known Date for a long time.
今や尻の穴を見せ合うぐらいの関係さ。
We're so close we've seen each other's buttholes.
世の中って狭いね。
Wow, what a small world.
尻の件はスルーかよ。
Is she really gonna ignore the butt part?
今や尻の穴を見せ合うぐらいの関係さ。
Were you able to get in easily?
ああ、このマスクをかぶってるから。
Are you asking because I'm wearing this weird mask?
大丈夫でしたよ。この学校のセキュリティはガバガバなんです。
Yeah, it was pretty easy. The security for the school is practically non-existent. That's terrible.
敷地の周囲にはフェンスや監視カメラのないところがいくつもあって。
There are tons of places on school grounds without any fences or security cameras. That's terrible.
じゃあ正門から入ってきたわけじゃないんだ。
So you didn't walk in through the front gate?
この格好じゃ無理だろう。警備員に呼び止められてしまうよ。
I couldn't have walked through the front gate dressed like this. A guard would have stopped me. There's a reason he always wears the masks. He would scare people if he took it off. I haven't seen him without his mask myself, but that's what he said. Supposedly it's something he was born with. He got called a monster when he was a kid. Aww. I wonder if we'll get to see his face later.
お金の悩みかしら。商売の話？あなたも頑張ってるのね。
I know you're working hard.
千枝財閥の千枝リーチに相談してみたらどう？
Why don't you talk to Chieda Richie?
あなたに大志があるなら 出資してくれるかもよ。
If you have the ambition, Chieda Ricci might lend you the money.
もう昨日見たテレビの話をする時代じゃないんだよ。
Nobody talks with their friends about what they saw on TV
そういう
anymore.
時代だったとして、あなたにその話し相手はいるの？
Even if they did, you don't have friends anyway. Oh, burn. Is Amame added yet? Nope. Tama is 6 in the present day. I was wondering if anything got added to her list. Okay. You're more than welcome to visit anytime.
ゲンちゃんの料理絶品だもんね。
Genny's cooking's amazing.
ほんと、何を食べても舌がもげちゃうぐらい美味しくて。
Everything he makes is so good, my tongue could fall right off.
私の中では松下食堂と一二を争う感じかな。
Personally, I think his place and Matsushita Diner are competing for the #1 spot.
おいおい、あんな店と比べないでほしいな。
Come now, don't compare my restaurant with a place like that.
先代の武郎さんが包丁を握っていた頃は確かに味は格別だったよ。
The cooking there was superb when Takaro was the man behind the chef's knife.
だけど今厨房に立ってるのは
And now his son,
息子の太田だ。
now his son Oda is running
あ
things.
いつは料理のことをまるで分かっちゃいない。
Oda doesn't know the first thing about cooking.
一番大事な調味料が欠けてるんだ。
His
あい
dishes,
つの料理には
his dishes are missing the most important component, love.
一通り話も聞いたし、
Well, I think we got enough info for now.
龍騎、そろそろ行かない？
Wanna get going?
そうだね。
Sounds good.
この教卓の上で男性教師がいろんなことを教えるのね。
Oh, Mr. Teacher, I'll do anything to get an A.
まず教卓の上じゃなくて教壇の上だね。
First off, that's inappropriate.
それから女性の先生もいると思うよ。
Second, it could be a female teacher.
それはそれでありじゃない。
I can get into that too. What pet do you want in your pond? If anyone has one in a pond, I'd like to see it. Kappa. Okay. Our last location. Drink a little water before this one. Are those Oda's family? Do he have family?
めんどくさ。
Man, this sucks.
話だったら昨日舌がもつれるぐらいしたのに。
I talked my jaw off yesterday.
それは所轄の刑事に対してでしょ。
That was with the local detective, right?
僕はまだ何も聞いてないから。
I haven't heard anything yet.
お姉様、協力して差し上げたら？
Big sis, perhaps you should help them.
お姉様？
Onesima.
私、水木さんのことをそのように呼ばせていただいているのです。
Oh, that's what I call Mizuki, but she's younger than you, right?
君は
In your...
お初にお目にかかります。私は千枝絆と申します。
my name is Kazuna. It's a pleasure to meet you. Who the heck are you?
どうも。僕は警視庁の
I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
龍騎さんでしょ。
Ryuki, right?
ゆうべのクイズ番組出てたよね。
You're on the quiz show last night, right?
塩、胡椒、 七味唐辛子と、それからこれは
Salt, pepper, spices, and
オータの黒い汁って書いてあるわね。
it says Oda's black sauce.
シェフのまぐれサラダ
Chef's choice salad.
運任せってことじゃない？
I guess it's up to luck.
龍騎さん、もしかして興奮してる？
See something you like, Ryuki?
してないです。
No.
そのポスター1000円で売ってあげるよ。
I'll sell you the poster for 1,000 yen.
いらないです。
Thank you. Whoa, it's stuffed so tight.
なんでそんな言い方するの？
Why did you say it like that?
龍騎、見て、クラゲがいるわ。
Look, Ryuki, a jellyfish.
ただの丸椅子だよね。
It's a stool.
キズナッチ、蛍光灯取り替えたくなったらそこのビールケースを重ねて乗るといいよ。
If you want, you can change the light bulb or something. You can stack cases there and stand on top of them.
大丈夫です。全くその願望は湧いてこないので。
No, thank you. I have no desire to do so.
龍騎さん、アセトンちゃんがモルックしてる動画があるんだけど、見る？
Mr. Ryuki, there's a video of Tessa playing Moki. Wanna watch?
いや、今はいいかな。
Maybe later. No.
突然どうしたの？
What the hell are you doing?
知らないの？
You haven't heard?
招き猫に向かって猫のモノマネをすると幸せが訪れるんだよ。
If you meow at a cat-like statue, happiness will come your way.
そうなんだ。
I see. Meow. Refrigerator, the kitchen, swinging door, table, cushions. It's probably... Oh, that's just a random guy? Just a customer, I guess. I don't like broken clocks.
あれと私って似てるわよね。
A lot of dates on that calendar.
あれはカレンダー。私はスレンダー。
Why not go on a date with me?
どうでもいい。
No thanks. Okay, I think we've seen everything. Let's just make sure, yep. So, I'll save, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going for this scene, at least. I don't feel like stopping yet. So, let's see. So this is a new girl.
ご明察、よくお分かりになりましたね。
Are you a student of Sakeba Academy? I am. How did you know?
その制服で。
Your uniform.
もしかして制服マニアってやつ？
Don't tell me you're a uniform buff, Ryuki. No, we just got done talking to people from that school.
見かけによらず変態なんだね、龍騎さんって。
I didn't take you for a pervert.
キズナッチはね、イリスやマメちゃんとも仲がいいんだよ。
Kizzy is good friends with Iris and Mame,
あ、
too.
マメちゃんのことは知らないか。
Oh, you don't know about Mame, do you?
それってもしかして土井あまめちゃんのこと？
Do you mean Doe and Mame? We haven't seen her in that outfit, so that's interesting they're showing us that. At least we know she wears something else.
うん。
Yeah.
だったら知ってる。さっき関場女子で会ったよ。
Then I do know Doe and Mame. I met her at Sekaba High earlier.
イリスさんとマメさんは私と同じダンス部に所属しているのです。
Iris and Mame belong to the same dance club as I do. Oh, I feel like this is not good that they all belong to the same dance club. Like the dance instructor's gonna be a killer or something.
その関係で 2人からお姉様のことを紹介していただきまして。
It was through all of them that I met Big Sis. Why do you call Mizuki Big Sis?
うまく説明できないのですが、
It's a bit difficult to explain.
なんとなく水木さんの佇まいにお姉様っぽい風情を見出しまして。
I just sensed a certain elegance to Mizuki that was characteristic of the older sister type.
そう、それって褒められているのかな。
Is that a compliment?
タマ、キズナちゃんの年齢は？
How old is Kizuna?
イリスと同じ18歳。卒業間近の高3よ。
She's 18, same as Iris. They're graduating soon.
つまり、水木は絆より6歳も年下ってことになるわ。
In other words, Mizuki's a whole 6 years younger than Kizuna. Kizuna Chieda. Oh, did we get a thing for the other girl?
学校の悩み？そうだった。仕事の悩み？そう。人間関係の悩みね。そう。うまくコミュニケーションが取れない。
I can't talk well.
それはでも、あなたが思ってる話し上手な人って本当に話が上手いのかしら？
The people you think are a good talker, are they really good at talking?
単純にその場を支配する権力を持ってるだけじゃない？
Are those people just the most assertive people in the room?
マリモ、私が知る限り話芸を生業とする人を除いて
Outside of those who talk for a living,
本当の意味で話が上手い人なんてほとんどいないからね。
there aren't too many people who are good at talking.
それともう一つ、
Another thing.
人間は会話の内容を 100% 聞いてるわけじゃないのよ。
People don't listen to 100% of everything somebody says.
要点のみをピックアップして理解してるの。
And they pick up on key points.
だから完璧に話す必要なんて全くないの。
In other words, you don't have to talk perfect.
要は伝わればいいんだから。
Your message just needs to come across.
ところで、私が今前半に何を言ったか覚えてる？
Now, remember what I said in the beginning?
マリモ、以外は記憶にないんじゃない？
Do you remember anything else besides Marimo?
要するに、
There you have it.
そう。
ほら、あれだよ、タマ。
That thing, Tama, what was it?
あれってなんだっけ？
Marimo?
あれじゃわかんないのよ。もう前ならわかったらしいけど。
Should I know? The only thing I know is your thing. Alright, we just wanted to go in here just to see if 6 years ago... yeah, there's a Mame. So we do see her in her outfit that she works with. She lied that she was 20 years old. She's in the school dance club with Iris and Kazuna, a regular at Brahmin, and close with Jen. She dislikes customers who sit there for 3 hours with just coffee, silence, and the left side. Let's see. She likes the right side. That's very interesting. I feel like that has something to do with the half-body killer. I actually am gonna take a little break, but not a long one. I think I'm gonna leave this running, and I'll be back in a little bit to finish up this section, and hopefully continue with more of this. See ya.